I know what you're thinking. You really want to have a very healthy, long and shiny hair, but you probably just clicked on one of those videos where there's just another girl with very good hair genetics that is telling you to do this and that, but you still won't see any results, right? Well, I hate to break it to you, but all these people on TikTok and YouTube saying that hair is only genetics and if your hair is really bad, you can't do anything in order to get that hair. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but you can have as much knowledge as you want on hair. If there's just one major mistake that you're making, it doesn't matter how much you know about the ingredients of your hair care products, and pay attention that it doesn't contain any alcohols or something. If you're doing just this one mistake, then you still won't see any results. Hi girlies, it's Evie, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to talk about literally the biggest mistake ever that you can do to your hair. So never ever do that and keep that in mind, and I guarantee you that after just adjusting this one little thing, you will immediately see results. So keep watching and I hope you enjoy. So yes, these girlies are quite right, and if you have better hair genetics, it might be easier to get perfect hair, but if you know how to do it and you work smart and not hard, then you will actually just find out that anybody could have perfect hair, and you can do too. And don't even think about being mean about my hair right now, because this is my day 6 hair. And also because these little ends right here, it's not because my hair is damaged. They're literally my curtain bangs. So please, be nice. And now let's move over to how you can literally save your hair. First of all, I absolutely agree that washing your hair like once a week is enough. Or maybe twice a week, but not more, because people that are like washing their hair every day or every second day, this will literally just dry out your scalp. And even maybe if you have an oily scalp, then obviously you have to adjust that a little bit. But for the general hair types or scalp types, do it once or twice. The problem with that is that even though you're washing your hair maybe once a week, yes, your hair does stay healthy and not so oily and greasy for like probably like 3 days, or if you're lucky, like 4 days. But what do you do after that? So in these like 3 days where you can't really wash your hair because it's not hair wash day, but your hair is still looking kind of disgusting. In that case, we are probably all craving to do sleek hairstyles, just like I have right now. But the problem with having sleek hairstyles, even though you don't have to use any heat for it, so you don't have to style your hair and damage it through heat, you're still damaging your hair, because sleek hairstyles are sleek, obviously. Your hair gets breakage to that, especially if you're doing this on the exact same like area of your hair. So for example, when I would have like this hairstyle on this height of my head for like every day or maybe half of the week, so like pretty much every second day if you think about it like that, then there will be a lot of pressure on the same place of my hair, so your hair will break. So for your sleek hairstyles, try to adjust the place or type of sleek hairstyle that you're doing so that you prevent your hair having the same type of pressure on the same area of your hair. Now, as you can probably tell by now, this video is all about hair breakage and how to prevent it. And apart from your sleek hairstyles or maybe non-sleek hairstyles, I don't know, there are also a few other areas where you might have hair breakage. So let me tell you a little bit more about these and also how to prevent them. You're spending half of your time in bed sleeping, in case you have a healthy sleep schedule. But what you're doing to your hair while you're sleeping is so important. And I would say it's almost more important than actually like paying attention to sleek hairstyles or something. You're sleeping every night, so it's actually a lot of time that goes by and you have to take care of your hair during this period. So what you should never do is to sleep with open hair, especially when you have longer hair, because for example when you're like laying on this side and your hair is maybe like just behind you, and then while you're sleeping you're moving over and then you're laying on your hair, obviously you have a little bit of weight, and also probably you will not pay attention how you're laying on your hair, so this can lead to breakage. So pay attention to definitely avoid doing that. You can, for example, doing that by having a silk bonnet, so your hair can still be open and you still don't have any hair breakage from a hair tie, or you just like, for example, make a bun on your head, but you're still doing it very loose in case that is possible with your hair type and haircut as well. So in case your hair allows you to do that, just make like on the top of your head like just a messy bun, and then you just use a scrunchie, very important, not just like these type of hair ties because they are the worst you can do to your hair. So scrunchie. And for scrunchie, it's also important to pay attention to the material, so you can either use a silk scrunchie or one that is like, I don't know how it's called, but it's like this material. Yeah, I would search it up. Then a little like aspect you can also pay attention to if you're still not seeing any results in your hair healthiness is to maybe change your bed sheets, or at least the sheets of the pillows that you're laying on during the night, because depending on how rough the texture of the pillow you're laying on is, the more likely you are getting to like have breakage in your hair, or maybe have split ends, and for example also get wrinkles from it, because obviously if it's not so smooth then you will probably just stay like that all the time in the night, and then obviously you will get wrinkles. But if you're having a silk pillowcase just like I do, then your skin will probably just like glide off of it, if you know what I mean. And what I do during the night for my hair when I'm not like wearing my natural wavy to curly hair, so more something like this kind of hair, so blowout or straightened hair, I just like to wear my hair in a braid, so either one braid or two braids. And again, pay attention to not make it too tight and use scrunchies again, because like I was saying, that's just better for your hair. And in case you have a very heavy layers or just shorter hair, then I would really recommend you to stick to having like one ponytail, so just like that, and very very loose. And you can also start on top of here and do that. And if you're doing heatless or overnight curls, just like I personally also like to do that pretty often, pay attention to not do it all the time, and also not do it too tight, because heatless curls are amazing and people are saying that they're not damaging for your hair. But you have to balance it a little bit, because sometimes it's better to not start your hair at all, whether if it's from very tight pulled heatless curls that will rip out your hair, or from heat. But I sometimes prefer to even use heat, maybe instead of once a week, maybe even a second time in the week, rather than having heatless curls almost every night, because that's not good. When I do heatless curls, I do it on special occasions, like 3 times a week. And because I'm only washing my hair once a week, I'm also only styling it once a week. So right after it's washed, and then I like to like keep my hair into heatless curls overnight, and then also the second night, and then I start like braiding my hair and maybe wearing it in sleek hair or just with a claw clip, because half of the time I'm literally having my hair up in a claw clip, because this is just so much easier and healthier for your hair. Or it's something like that. I'm also wearing a claw clip right now, by the way, as you can see, because this is a hack on how your ponytail gets a little bit more volume, so this is also something I like to do. So lastly, in order to just sum everything up a little bit, pay attention to the amount of tension that you're putting onto your hair, because if you're doing it too much, then you're either having alopecia soon, which you can get very easily by having sleek hairstyles, but also heatless curls, because obviously your hair is also kind of sleek into any heatless tool or something. And also, we don't want these to like get worse, and as you can see, mine aren't, even when I'm pulling my hair back, like they have always been like that because I'm taking care of my hair and the attention that I'm putting onto my hair. Now that's it already with today's video, so thank you so much for everyone that has watched so far, and I love you. See you next time. Bye bye.